we'll just remove that for now until later. What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today I'm wanting to knock out this firewall. We got to get this thing painted. More than anything, I want to start on assembling this damn thing. I want to put it together. Get to the final stages, you know what I'm saying? We can't do that until we get this firewall painted before we start putting stuff back on it. I also figured, why not, bro? We may as well go ahead and get this pedal assembly cleaned up as well, because, I mean, just the whole rusty ugliness of it just ain't gonna work for me, bro. I know it goes under the dash and we'll never see it, but it's one of those things. Sandblasted, so I'm gonna go through and actually sandblast all this to get all this rust and everything knocked off of here and get the metal prep for paint. But yeah, that makes a huge freaking difference, man. And the sandblaster is working really good right now. This only took me 2.5 hours. I'm just kidding. That took me like 5 minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna continue sandblasting all this, so get a good look at it before. Guess who's actually helping me today? Look at this guy.
Surprising.
Look at this little feller over here. Look at this guy actually giving his dad a hand. It seems like since we both have YouTube channels now, it's like he can't work on anything of mine and I don't work on anything of his, and he just does his own thing and I do my own thing, and that's just the way our freaking lives are now.
Yeah.
Except for today, boys, because he's actually helping us. Look at this man.
Yeah.
Taking out some 10s and shit.
All my stuff still needs to be delivered, so it means I can't do nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's all?
I'm not choosing to help you. I just want to. I mean, I don't want to.
You don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, I mean,
or gonna go sit in your room and freaking sleep. Yeah, Braven's starting on the firewall, getting some stuff taken off for me, so yeah, basically all this kind of stuff we're just gonna pull off. I'm not trying to do any kind of car show type shit, bro. We're not like shaving holes or doing none of that. We're just gonna get the stuff that's on the firewall out of the way, so we can just scuff it up. Like, obviously I'm gonna get all this kind of shit off of here before we paint, but just wanna scuff it up, make sure the paint's gonna stick on there, and then just gonna spray it so this damn thing is the same color as the rest of the truck. As close as possible. You guys know we sprayed the door jambs on this, which are freaking filthy as hell right now. We've had a lot of rain, all right? But anyhow, I have a little bit of this paint right here left, so that's what I'm gonna use on this firewall. And then once we get the firewall done, I don't know if it's gonna be in this video, but before the engine and everything can go back in, I need to do this whole section of the frame, get it all sprayed black. Yeah, there's still a lot to do on this, but making moves. Dun dun dun. Damn, boy, look at you making progress in here. Good Lord. Yeah. I walked out back for 2 seconds. I'm just kidding. Got this thing all sandblasted now, so I pretty much got all of it. This thing really kicked my compressor's ass, so I got it as best as I could. I saved these 2 little rods. I figured I could just clean those up on the wire wheel, which I'll just go ahead and do that right now. Alright, got this stuff all cleaned up. Now I need to go hit it with a coat of primer. So this, and these little brackets, and the actual housing itself. All needs primer. Dang, it wasn't even dirty behind that. That's what's up. Alright, gonna go ahead and let these dry for a little while, and while this stuff is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and go in there and start sanding on that damn firewall. And by the way, use self-etching primer because we did take this down to bare metal. So self-etching primer, it actually etches and bonds with metal for a better adhesion. Ain't that right, you little fuck? Did you get it sanded yet?
No, I just about ready to start.
You look way too clean for sanding.
Oh, I was leaving that for you, bro.
What the hell? Oh, baby, she is ready, man. Well, I got a little carried away with the primer. I was just gonna hit a couple of spots, but I was like, you know what, screw it. Hit the whole thing. So we're not gonna be spraying this until tomorrow, but I think tonight I am gonna go ahead and throw some paint on that pedal assembly. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to actually assemble the assembly, you know? So it's the next day. You guys know how I am. I like to add a little bit of detail to things. Does this color make sense for the Blazer? Probably not, but you know what? Like I mentioned earlier, you'll never see it. It's kind of like a rose gold, right? Maybe, kind of. I don't know how it looks in the camera, but this is the cap for it. Pebble beige. Yeah, I don't know. It's like an automotive spray paint. Anyhow, I sprayed it like that silver, rose gold kind of look. Got all the pedals and the little brackets and stuff sprayed black. And then those little rods, I hit them with a can of silver that I have. Anyhow, I'm gonna leave this stuff alone so it can dry. I don't know if I'm gonna get to assembling that today. Actually, I should show you. The brake pedal ones were good, but there's little like rubber bushings that go inside of here that make this like kind of operate smoothly. So it's not just like metal on metal. Well, there's also little bushings like that for the clutch pedal, in which these ones were shot, bro. And surprisingly, I found those on Amazon on Prime, so they're supposed to be here today. Also the spring, there's a return spring for the clutch pedal that was broken. I ordered that spring and I ordered those bushings, and it says it'll be here today by 10 p.m. so who knows, if it gets here within enough time, we'll assemble this and maybe try to get it into the Blazer. But if they don't get here then enough time, obviously we're not going to be able to do that. Now onto the Blazer and this Firewall. We still have a little bit of preparation that we need to do, so let's get that done so we can start spraying. I got the Blazer moved out and I got it covered with some plastic, basically just the windshield area. That's all I'm really worried about. Also got Creamy all covered with plastic just so we don't have to worry risk any overspray getting on it. I'm not worried about the CRV, honestly. I feel pretty confident that I don't even have to cover creamy, you know what I'm saying? I doubt the overspray because I'm gonna be using very low air pressure. Just getting the color on there, bro. Like I said, I'm not going for like a show car finish on this or anything. I just wanna get it that green color. So we're just gonna real lightly just kind of coat it. I'm not gonna be like, I would do this in the spray booth, but at the moment, it don't even have a damn steering column on it, so it's really difficult to move this thing, especially by yourself. I had Braven's help getting it out front, but Braven's now currently at work, so I'm just gonna spray it right here. I feel like I took all the precautions necessary. All right, got our gun loaded up. We gotta see that out in the sun. Yes, sir. Alright, that's one coat. I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit for a little bit, maybe like 20 minutes or so. And I'm gonna come back, probably less than that, because it's a little bit warm today, like 10 minutes. Come back and just do one solid second coat on the whole thing, and then we'll be done, bro. So, this is what I was talking about. I'm just basically just sprinkling a little bit of color on there so that it matches with the rest of the truck. So now it's the same color. And then also the fact that we're not going all out trying to make this like super shiny and nice looking, then it will match the finish of the truck, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna let that sit for like 10 minutes, like I said, and let this damn compressor catch up. This thing doesn't keep up very well, so. And then we'll get a second coat on. Alright, so since we have all this damn paint that's gotta, you know, wait and dry before we can assemble stuff, I figured I may as well try to get as much stuff cleaned up as I can, so whenever we go to start assembling everything, it'll all be ready and cleaned up and looking a lot better. So this thing isn't really a huge deal to me, but I figured while we have it off, I may as well just go ahead and rattle Cannon Black really quick. I mean, it's got all that gold overspray and everything all over it. Just clean it up, make it look a little bit more presentable. As far as this thing, I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit it with some stripper to get the rest of this damn spray paint off of here. I've been sitting here rubbing at it with denatured alcohol, but you guys know this stuff ain't very aggressive. Lacquer thinner would probably rub it right off of there, but I don't have any lacquer thinner right now. So I'm gonna try the stripper. Oh, hell freaking yeah. Oh, that's working really good, bro. Alright, sprayed the base of our clutch master because that thing was a little rusty and dull. Got our brake booster all sprayed. This thing's gonna sit out here and dry. Got the brake master cylinder cleaned up as well as I can. It looks a lot better than what it did. There's still a little bit of purple spray paint in there, you know. I've been sitting there with a wire brush just kind of attacking it, man, trying to get all out. If you don't know, if you guys haven't been with the channel long enough, whenever we first got the Blazer, the whole engine bay was like rattle canned purple gold, and red. Whoever had it before me, like they took all the bolts out, all the nuts and bolts out, and they painted them red and put them back. Like bro, the coolant overflow was all spray painted purple. I haven't gotten that all off yet. Like a lot of it's off because I hit it while the whole engine bay was still put together. I went in there with paint stripper and I hit all that spray paint with paint stripper and then pressure washed it out. I've been fighting to get rid of this purple and gold spray paint ever since I got this damn thing. I think we've almost got it. There's a little bit of remnants left of it. But anyhow guys, I think we got a lot of this stuff done, man. Made a lot of good progress today. I've been trying to give it as much time as I can for the Amazon truck to show up, so hopefully my new spring and new little washers for the clutch pedal would come in. See, these are the old ones. They're just shot, bro. And this spring, they're supposed to be twice as much as this. It was broken in half. But still hasn't gotten here, so anyhow, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Made a lot of progress. Remember, dreams don't work unless you do. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.